This audiobook will open your eyes to the truth, the secret, the one thing. The elite in society utilize to enrich themselves something so common yet so rare, then you'll understand how smart they really are. They say the most powerful orders do not gather in temples or candlelit rooms, but in the quiet spaces between men who understand each other without speaking. They say that the richest among them possess a single secret, not mystical, not supernatural, not hidden behind symbols, but so simple, so brutally pragmatic, that the uninitiated overlook it every day. The secret is this: wealth is never an accident. It is the coordinated will of a network, and the network is built long before the money. The first law: power comes from orchestration, not luck. You imagine the powerful as lone wolves, but lone wolves starve, only coordinated packs rise. The wealthy never ask, "How do I gain more?" They ask, "Who must I stand beside so that what enriches them enriches me?" This is the psychological frame that ordinary men never learn. Ordinary men chase opportunities. Powerful men create ecosystems where opportunity circulates back to them like water returning to its source. This is the first principle of any closed order, real or imagined. Mutual elevation disguised as individual success. No one gets rich alone. They get rich in formations, disciplined like soldiers, strategic like chess masters, silent like architects. The second law: loyalty is currency, silence is credit. The world worships visibility, but true power lives in the unseen agreements between men who owe each other more than money. In these circles, loyalty is not sentimental. It is structural. A man who cannot keep silent is a man who cannot be trusted with leverage. And without leverage, he is not worth including in any hierarchy. They know the one who talks destroys the ecosystem. The one who is silent strengthens it. Watch the wealthy carefully. Their most valuable agreements are the ones they never describe. Their most profitable allies are the ones who never boast. Silence is not secrecy. It is weaponized discretion. The third law: wealth follows the discipline of long horizons. Small minds think in days. Middle minds think in months. Powerful minds think in decades. This is why the wealthy appear almost supernatural to the impatient. They plant seeds that will only grow in a world that does not exist yet. They build before the foundation is even drawn. They invest before the market understands the value. They negotiate before the opportunity becomes public knowledge. Their true talent is not intelligence. It is patience sharpened into a weapon. The simple secret: they avoid financial chaos by committing to long-term order. They do not gamble. They structure. They do not hope. They plan. You cannot rise among them without adopting this rhythm. You must stretch your timeline until the present no longer distracts you. The fourth law: networks outperform genius. You overestimate intelligence. You underestimate rooms. The wealthiest minds are not the brightest. They are the best connected. Every powerful network has the same architecture. 1. The visionary defines direction. 2. The strategist sees the angles others miss. 3. The enforcer maintains discipline and order. 4. The connector controls access. 5. The benefactor provides capital. 6. The apprentice, hungry, loyal, moldable. Understand this. You do not climb hierarchies by raw talent. You rise by filling a role so cleanly, so dependably, that the structure needs you. This is why closed orders dominate wealth creation. They operate as machines, not crowds. The fifth law: financial power is the art of controlled weaknesses. Most people sabotage themselves financially through 3 impulses. The impulse to impress, the impulse to react, the impulse to rush. Powerful orders teach the opposite. Restraint is profit. Emotion is expense. Impression is liability. They know that the man who needs to look rich will never become rich. The man who panics at volatility will never master the game. The man who rushes into opportunity will be used as fuel for someone else's ascension. And so the wealthy cultivate the one trait more valuable than money: emotional discipline. The sixth law: control the frame and you control the outcome. Power is not in actions, power is in perception. Closed circles teach a psychological truth. It is more profitable to control how others see reality than to control the reality itself. If people view you as stable, valuable, disciplined, they treat you like someone worth elevating. If people view you as impulsive, insecure, unpredictable, they treat you like someone worth excluding. Hierarchy begins in the mind of others. Control that, and you ascend. The seventh law: financial alliances are stronger than friendships. Friendships are fragile. They break under pressure. They dissolve under emotion. But alliances built on aligned gain endure. A man will betray a friend before he betrays his own interests. But if your interests are tied to his rise, he will protect you more fiercely than kin. This is the architecture of elite circles, mutual benefit disguised as brotherhood. The eighth law: never reveal your entire map. Powerful men share information like surgeons make incisions, precise, controlled, minimal. They know this truth. To reveal everything is to lose leverage. To reveal nothing is to lose opportunity. To reveal selectively is to gain power. The secret is not secrecy. It is curated transparency. This is how they negotiate, invest, collaborate, and maneuver without fear. No one ever holds the full map, but those who designed it. Ninth law: be the calm one in a world of panic. When markets fall, when chaos erupts, when others tremble, the wealthy do not move, they watch, because panic is the cheapest currency, and the panicked are the easiest to buy from. What looks like courage is really training, a ritual of stillness. The world rewards the calm the way the ocean rewards solid stone, with erosion of the weak and elevation of the steady. The 10th law: build a personal code, then live by it. Every powerful circle, real or symbolic, teaches this principle. Character is strategy, not morality, not virtue, not kindness, but consistency. Men with no code are unpredictable. They cannot be trusted with power. They cannot be allowed into higher rooms. Your code is your passport. Your discipline is your signature. Your reliability is your initiation. This is the final truth. Wealth is not built by secrets. It is built by systems. And the simplest system is the hardest to master, the system of your own mind. The conclusion: the secret you were never told. The real secret is not mystical, not hidden, not encoded. It is painfully simple. Wealth is the predictable consequence of long horizons, emotional discipline, strategic alliances, controlled perception, orchestrated networks, an absolute commitment to a personal code. These are the laws whispered in high rooms, played out in polished board tables, enforced by silence, preserved by loyalty, and mastered by the few willing to shape themselves into architects. Most people search for magic, but power has no magic. Only structure, only discipline. Only the quiet, relentless construction of a life built like a temple. Stone by stone, principle by principle, until you no longer seek rooms of influence. You build them.